I'm back. Oh, wait, what the heck? I was not expecting that. Hold on. Um, remind me later, I guess. I usually have my page set here whenever I start streaming on, like, my landing page or whatever on GitHub, but I didn't know it was kind of trying to get me to confirm some stuff. But yes, I'm back. It is I'm gonna have to do comments in a different way, but I should be able to see everything. Um Hopefully the audio is all good, but take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. It's day 44. Um if you don't know, the number 4 is very special to me because when I was joining my sorority, um I actually was given number 4. And, I always think about that. It's kind of like symbolic of me in a lot of different ways. But I even have a number 4 like tattoo on my wrist. Fun fact. So yeah, today is day 44. And not quite the day 50 yet, but that's okay. Like I'm already feeling like I'm over the hump. I feel like I've been struggling a little bit just in finding like a rhythm, but at the same time I feel like I'm getting there, and that's very encouraging. So today, I'll probably give it about an hour. I started working or catching up on like AI news last week. Was it last week? It don't seem like it, but that was like a week ago, I think. But yeah, I started catching up with AI news, and I'm still very out of sync. Like it's like I have such a backlog of stuff I want to watch and catch up on. So that's what I'm going to be doing, but I have been for my offline days, I still typically post my log. I try to make sure my log gets posted the same day, but it's hit or miss a little bit sometimes, but for the most part, I post my log every day and just kind of recap what I've been doing the last couple days. So not all of these days, like I didn't go straight to day 41 after last week. It was just a lot going on the weekend, so I decided that I would give myself my last extra days left before in order to still finish by the end of August. So I had a couple little days of buffer, and I got back to it on what's this Monday. So yeah, I've been getting into research, but I found that I was like really having a hard time. Like I couldn't sleep. Like I was trying to read research papers like when I was like completely exhausted, and on my way to sleep. So that was not productive at all. Go figure. But I just thought maybe I would take a step back and actually look into what some of those strategies look like for being able to digest research papers, and especially at mass, because that is something that hopefully will be a part of my day to day for quite some time. Since most people probably know by now, like my goal is going back to school and pursuing a PhD. So yeah, I want to know and feel comfortable about like research, getting into research and things of that nature. So there's different layers to it, but I think my first thing for the past couple of days was like looking for what's the right strategies to take to like digest a paper. And then also I found some resources around like summarizing a paper, or doing a presentation on a paper. And I just, as I was going through those, I was creating some resources as well. So hopefully, if you, let's see, I'm going to change the description, but this one here, the first one for day 41, this is a YouTube playlist. And then the one for day 42, that is a Notion page. So I added a new page in Notion, and just was compiling tips there. So this is in the AI ML hub. I didn't really organize it anywhere yet. So I don't know where is it on this page? 100 days AI courses, books and papers. Oh, it's kind of just down here with some of these. These are some. This is another page. I need to organize it. What's this? Oh, this is the chatbot leaderboard. Okay, so yeah, I put my thing is always y'all know playlists, and so anytime I make a YouTube playlist, I always add it to my channel. Let's see. So, oh, I need to add this one. Okay, let's do that right now. Actually, customize. Let me see. I don't want to out myself. Okay, I don't think there's anything interesting to see here. This is the videos I recommend. I'm gonna add it to that section. I think what happened was I was doing this from my learning to read papers, and then move this up here. I did a lot of stuff from my phone, and then I couldn't actually update these sections from my phone. So now that one is there. So I feel good about that. Yeah, so there's everything's here. So, and then I have a bunch of stuff in my watch later. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of stuff. I still wanted to watch this Bloomberg special. It's a lot of stuff in here I want to see. But then yeah, there's a bunch of like all the stuff that's like at the bottom of my watch later right now is all related to papers, reading papers. And this one shocked me.
What is up, everybody? Today you're going to learn how to go from a paper to a fully functional implementation of deep deterministic policy gradients. If you're not familiar with deep deterministic policy gradients,
I found this just by searching. It didn't, for some reason, it came up with my search for how to read papers. I've never seen this video before, and I usually see a lot of free code camp stuff. This one was about how to implement a paper. So I haven't gone through this, but this is definitely going to get added to my to-do list because I think that would be nice. What I would like, I guess my goal would be to I said this before, but that would be a specific goal. Like I want to be comfortable to implement a paper at the end of the challenge. So I didn't think to like look into that just yet, but I happened upon this when I was searching up about how to read papers, and I was like, yes, it's like 3 hours, so it's a bit of an investment, but that was a good resource. So I have some other good stuff in here. I really wanted to go see what Google Cloud Tech has going on because this popped up, Introduction to Generative AI Studio. It's a new tool that they have, and the way I was just watching the first video, but the way it was playing out sounded like it was a whole course. So yeah, there's plenty of things now. When we were doing I can't remember, did I watch Google I/O live? I don't think I did. I didn't watch it live, but I had compiled a bunch of stuff from Google I/O. I think we did a recap, like discussion about it. But a lot of the tools that they were talking about at the time looks like they are especially the cloud ones, they're starting to release documentation and tutorials and things like that. So that's something to look into. I just kind of want to catch up and see what new things I can play around with. Um, trying to think where that paper went. I mean, not the paper. It's a page with summary notes. I thought it would be in here. Oh, there. No, that's WWDC. Let's search for IO. IO. Google. There it is. Google IO updates. I felt bad. Oh, Gecko. No, that's not it. Gemini. I was trying to remember which model, base model, Google said they were going to be replacing Palm with, or Palm 2. If I'm not mistaken, Gemini is the model that eventually they're moving to Gemini. Okay. So yeah, there's just some stuff I can kind of like catch up with on here. So but yeah, the page is updated with more resources that I found to be helpful, and the AI ML Hub has more resources as well. Oh, let's see. This is July. I need to look into what AI events are coming up. So let's see. How do I wanna? Oh, you know what? Let's go back to Discord because that's where I left off last time. There's like plenty of stuff to read through in our Discord. No. Where am I going? Struggling. AI ML. Okay. This is our AI ML channel, so it has plenty of plenty of stuff. Hey, preacher, how's it going? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I ain't gonna lie. I wanted to go back to sleep earlier, but I'm like, no, I have to do my podcast. So that's another reason why I like doing stuff live, because it's sometimes where I'm just like, I would love to go to sleep right now, and I could justify like needing a nap, but I'm better off if I have like to do something, I have to show my face for something, and I'm more likely to do it. And baby boy actually, at least his nap survived the podcast. So that was here. I'm trying to put something on for him, but that was a good thing. I might let him get down in a minute, but yeah, it's going all right. Okay, that's good. It's just like, I don't know. Last weekend was long in the wrong ways. It was so busy. And I was just sitting here thinking today, like, this feels like the longest week I've had all year. No, the shortest, I should say. It's like, it's the longest and the shortest, because it's like I have so much stuff to do. But it's all good. I just felt like I was falling behind on Discord messages, and I try to keep up with Discord. Okay, then we had the what's the new thing called? Threads? I think I saw Preacher you already got Threads, but I don't know when that got announced. I just woke up this morning and somebody posted like a picture on Instagram that they had like a thread, and then I'm like, what is Threads? And it's like, oh, it's a meta alternative to the bird place, the bird site or whatever. And yeah, that's the thing now. So, and apparently, over last I checked, it was over 25 million people had accounts. Because right now, if you see like a little number on somebody's Instagram page or their Instagram profile, that's the number that they are on the site. So I was like number 25 million something or 24 million something. So it's only, I don't know, has it even been 24 hours yet? When did it launch? I just woke up, I saw it, I said, okay, let me get on here because I really don't like Twitter like that much. I be trying, but it's just like I lost I lost control of my Twitter feed years ago. So with that being said, this little threads was kind of refreshing. I ain't gonna lie. It's like the stuff that I follow on Instagram is more attuned to like what I wish my um Twitter feed looks like. So ultimately I got what I wanted, but we'll see how long it lasts. Okay. We looked at this, I know. What was the last thing I read about the defamation lawsuit for Open AI? That was a while ago. I think did I do all the May stuff? I think I did all the May stuff because I actually posted that. Ooh, let me read this thread right here. So yeah, it's funny because it's like I do go on Twitter, but every time I just be like, oh, why am I here? I try so hard. I try, I try so hard, but it don't work out for me. What am I doing with my life? I'm trying to close some stuff, y'all. I got too many windows open. All right, so that was one set of windows. Oh, I keep thinking my middle screen is the same computer, but it's not. I got my Mac and my PC set up. This is some stuff for teaching, but I can just close this and I'll get them back from my history. All right. We need that one. We need that one. We need that one. Okay. All right. Yeah, so Preacher, I think you posted this, like 2 months ago. I'm late, but I'm catching up. Let's see. What's up with my notifications? They see like Twitter be telling me stuff I do not care about. Is this the follow-up post? I did an interview for our local NPR station, which is called WDT, and I think that's the official yeah, this is the official page for the episode. All right, so I'm gonna save that because I need to go back to their bookmark it. I need to save that or share that out. All right. All right. As a coder and someone with a computer science degree, I want to tell you where I believe AI is going. AI written scripts and digitally scanned actors Both already exist. Some talent agencies are actively recruiting their clients to be scanned. You choose the projects and get 75 cents on the dollar. Interesting. Your digital image can be triple and quadruple booked. So that bodes well for a 10 percenter. Films customized for a viewer based on their viewing history, which has been collected for many years. Actors will have the option to have their image bought out to be used in anything at all. Films ordered up by the viewer. For example, I want a film about a panda and a unicorn who saved the world in a rocket ship and put Bill Murray in it. Okay, so did y'all see? I'm on day 44. I'm on day 44. Did you want to? Were you talking about the link to the episode, like the interview? Let me see. I should post this. Yes, I want to post it now. You're right. I should post it now. I don't know what's the best place to post it. I'm gonna put it in the live channel, I guess. What am I trying to do right now? Copy message link. Okay. Okay. So the interview that we did though, it was basically myself and another guy who runs something called Black Tech Saturdays. Black Tech Saturdays is more founder focused, startup founder focused. And then, for me, I'm part of the duo for Detroit Black Tech, which is more software developer focused. But we were just talking about like the quote unquote leaky pipeline in tech, especially in the city, and like potential issues and how we can, get better. So that was for Detroit. I accidentally turned off Baby Boy's show. He's kind of mad. I didn't mean to do that. I'm gonna let him get down in a minute, but he be so excited. Okay, so then, okay. This thing, films ordered up by the viewer. This reminds me of. Did y'all see? It's. I should go to my other account. It's it was Summer Game Fest. I'm trying to think. Revolver. Summer Game Fest. Devolver, right? Oh, Revolver. I thought it was Devolver. Okay, one of them. Yeah, Devolver. This is. Hold on. I don't want to watch the whole thing, but. IGN. Here, let's go here.
For generations of gamers, this is where it all began. The cultural icon of the gaming industry. More influential than any pop star or politician. The most famous video game mascot of all
Okay,
time.
I'm gonna skip the main stuff, but
we had no
it was basically if you didn't watch this whole thing, you should watch it. But the the idea was like they bring back this lovable character, but they bring back a AI version, like this lovable game character, and they bring them back in like this AI form. This is what this reminds me of, what that thread was saying. Hold on.
To present the launch event for the reboot, rebirth, and return of the world's greatest video game mascot, Volvo! Oh yeah, oh yeah. Okay, settle down, please, because it gets even better. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back Volvy's original creator, Ronathan Trotfield! Come on, Ron! Yes! Wow! Oh my goodness, Ron, what a moment. You are looking fantastic. Please tell me, bro, how do you feel right now on this momentous day?
That's the original creator of the character. This was like this is hilarious.
Wow, that is
Skit that
beautiful.
they put
That
together
is amazing.
overall.
And I, for one, cannot wait to see what you and the team at Devolver have come up with. So, what do you say? You want to see it? Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, may I present to you the new and improved Volve E! Wow. Oh my God, he is back. Incredible. But how does he work?
I'm glad you asked, Chris. Well, we've taken the heart and soul of what made Ronathan's character so lovable, and we've given him a very important new update. With the latest advances in both biotech and machine learning, Volve E fuses the DNA of a real vole with today's most powerful AI technology.
That's impressive. Yeah.
In short, Volve E can instantly generate brand new, fully playable games based on simple prompts by the player.
Simple prompts, you say?
That's right. The consumer no longer has to wait for a bunch of slow programmers and stinky developers to be inspired. No, they can use Volve E to play what they want, when they want. Here, let me show you. Hey there, Volve E. Generate a game for me. How about one that, I don't know, is a cooperative survival sandbox, but with wizards?
So I don't know how many people have seen this, but this, like, all of these games were actual game announcements. The way they did this was just like hilarious to me. And I'm kind of gonna skip the games
Do you know?
because y'all probably know what game's coming out by now.
Rated by incredible. So wait a minute. Are you saying that game was entirely generated by Volve E? No one has to spend any time or effort making it?
Correct. There was no real creative process at all. Just Volve E and his wonderful machine learning. Oh, no, that's a good question, actually. Well, each game idea has to be digested by Volve E's powerful system. And so, inevitably, there are some waste byproducts.
Why'd she start clapping?
So back to the games. Do you mean to say that
Oh my god.
anyone can give Volve a prompt? Even, I don't know, me?
I would like 100% like give AI prompts with
See for
specific
yourself.
Okay.
actors.
I'm nervous now. Hi, Volve. Chris Jane.
I don't think it
I'm
would
a
be
huge
good, but I
fan
think it would
of
be
the Talos
entertaining.
principle. So I'd like to see something like that, but with new puzzles, a grander story, and big, beautiful worlds to roam around. Oh, and I'd like to see that gameplay right about now.
And
I
insert
can't help
Talos
but notice that many of these structures are not.
I could really spend my. Oh, yeah. Wow. Now that looks like the
He
kind of
claps for the
game I
robot
could really
poop, right?
spend my disposable income on. Thanks, Balby.
Ugh.
And what happened to his big hand?
And the best part is that to create a game with Valve E, you don't need any game experience or any of that tech stuff.
You don't need any
Who
of that
here
tech
hasn't
stuff.
dreamt of creating their own game?
I have.
Right?
I have.
You there? Yes.
I think this was my favorite trailer. I might watch this whole one because this thing is hilarious to me. I'm pretty sure that's the one she came up with.
Well, ow, and okay, oh, no, be careful, be careful. No, please, please, be careful.
Sorry, I'm such a big fan. I've been playing with Baldi ever since I was a kid.
All right, so do you have a game idea you'd like Valve E to generate?
Okay, how about a super weird walking simulator where you control the character's legs independently from his body? Maybe there's some guys in horses' heads and possibly there's even a mountain?
Right.
But let's see, Valby, what could you rustle us up?
Don't touch me.
I'm gonna watch this trailer because I want to play this game.
Nate, buddy, family meeting. Let's go. Are you bringing food again?
Not
We
right now.
talked about this.
Not right now.
You are
okay?
literally killing him with these pizzas.
You just want to throw him out on the street.
No,
Is that what you
I'm
want?
not, he's
You
35.
want him to live on the
I
street?
want him to have some kind of discipline. Nate, if you can hear my voice, I want you to come up here and we're having a family meeting.
I want to play this. I don't know why. I think this is like the most entertaining thing I've seen for a while. Why did he have a onesie on? Oh no, no. So yeah, let's go to the end of the Volvi era.
Property and you still have to buy it.
Right.
Okay, give her a big hand.
That's exactly how it's gonna be.
Brilliant.
So what happened?
You don't own any of the intellectual property and you still have to buy it. Okay, give her a big hand. Brilliant.
That's
So what
AI law
happens if
right
we bring
now.
a pro into this. Let's give Valby something really special here.
What's up, guys? Hey, yo! Hey, how we doing? Guys, I am watching live, and can I just say, what you were doing out there, incredible. I could not be more excited to be part of whatever this is.
And thank you. We're all massive fans of your influencing. What sort of prompt would you like to give Valve E here?
Okay, try this, Volby. A much-anticipated sequel to a hilarious online co-op game. Just more gameplay, more levels, just better all around.
Okay, Valby. Show 'em what you got.
And this one's Human Fall Flat.
Human Fall Flat 2. I know I'd love to get my hands on a copy of that. Who wouldn't, right? Yeah, come on.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, now that you have all met the new and improved Valve E, it's time for him to meet with you as we connect him to Devolver's global network of gamers.
Yeah, that's right. Come on.
Once connected, his powerful technology will be an open source tool free for us all to use.
Wow, that is generous.
Here we go!
Look at the the comments.
Slight technical
Uh-oh. I forgot that happened. Uh, This is how our world ends, everybody. A video game. An AI generated video game maker. What is happening?
Hey, kids! Get 50% off all your favorite.
Okay, that was a side. That's literally exactly what I envisioned. It says films ordered up by the viewer. For example, I want a film about a panda and a unicorn who saved the world in a rocket ship and put Bill Murray in it. Sounds about right. Oh, viewers get digitally scanned themselves and paying extra to have themselves inserted into these custom films. So the actors get paid to be in the films, but then the viewers pay to have themselves in the film. Licensing deals made with studios so that viewers can order up older films like Star Wars and put their face on Luke Skywalker's body and their ex-wife's face on Darth Vader's body. How hilarious. See. Training an AI program on an older hits TV series and creating an additional season. Is this tiny? Wrong window. Okay, that's the end of the training an AI program on an older hit series and creating an additional season. Family Ties, for example, has 167 episodes. An AI program could easily be trained on this and create the 8th season. We only shot 7. Interesting. Those are some interesting takes. I mean, I think a lot of it is possible, but the practicality of it and like the scalability of it, I don't know. We're still trying to figure out how to do licensing and rights and all the other kind of stuff. Okay, that one was interesting though. Report of a teacher. Okay, this was a teacher who thought they could just use ChatGPT to tell if their paper was AI, was generated by ChatGPT. ChatGPT saying it wrote my essay. I'll admit I use OpenAI to help me figure out an outline, but never have I copied and pasted entire blocks of generated text and incorporated it into my essay. Our professor revealed to us that a student in his class used ChatGPT to write their essay, got a 0, and was promptly suspended. And all he had to do was ask ChatGPT if it wrote the essay. I'm a first-year undergrad, and that's terrifying to me. So I ran chunks of my essay through ChatGPT, asking if it wrote it, and it's saying that it wrote my essay. I wrote these paragraphs completely by myself, so I'm confused on why it's saying it wrote it. This is making me worried because my professor asked ChatGPT if it wrote the essay. If my professor asks ChatGPT if it wrote the essay, it might say it did, and my grade will drop immensely. Is there some kind of bug? It's not a bug, it's a feature. Some of these talks that I watched, I think I have recordings for. I might have a recording for this one. If so, I'll share those back to the actual posts. The most genius and terrifying video game ad. Yeah, that was the whole that was their Summer Game Fest intro. Summer Game Fest presentation. So literally all of their games. Oh, gotta get comfy. All their games were on there. The one I just like, the walking simulator, it was like by far the first one. So that was like the main one I actually wanted to play. It comes out next year though. But yeah, I mean, it's interesting to think about what the world is going to look like in 10 years. Go back to my other account. Yes, I'm very, very specific about my accounts. Uh-oh, is this new or old? Oh, that's older. Oh, wait. This is new. Okay. Next is, did we read this one? Yeah, we read this one about the scientists discovered a new antibiotic. This one was weird, y'all. I don't like looking at it. It creeps me out. Paragraphica, like a camera. Okay. The camera that takes photos using location data. It describes the place you are at and then converts it into an AI generated photo. So, to each his own and everything. But it was like, I got the digital idea of this. I just don't understand why you would want to have a physical camera that does not take the actual picture of the place you are at that point in time. It takes a AI generated photo. Like, what dystopian future do we have in store when we don't even want the real live versions of the things that we are like interacting with? We just want the AI generated ones, even if we're like literally standing right there in front of it. Like, it's like a cool technology idea, and I can understand like, being able to do it online or something like this. Like, oh, I'm just sitting around and then I, give a prompt. But if I'm actually in a place, why wouldn't I just take a picture of the place? Like, that's the weird rabbit hole. I'm trying to remember. Hey, I have a few questions. So this is a camera without a lens. This camera depends on the GPS data. If so, it would work where there is no signal. Does the camera need internet connection to get the GPS signal? It needs internet access. It needs internet access for the weather data, the address, and then it needs GPS. All instead of having a lens. I'm just really shocked by these comments. So it is not a camera. It is a camera, it just doesn't use light as the input. Uh-oh. Do I want to see more? So it's not a camera. The debate around whether this AI-powered lensless device can be classified as a camera stems largely from traditional understandings and definitions of what a camera is. Traditionally, a camera is an optical instrument used to capture photographs. Oh God. Help. But isn't that what a camera is? Like, you can't just... Okay, y'all. I know I've seen this one, but it's like I didn't really... Okay, Oxford says... Camera is a device for recording visual images in the form of photographs, film, or video signals. It's not a camera, it's a printer. That's what it is. Like, you can't just make stuff be whatever you want to call it if it already have a definition, right? Like, I'm not the grammar police. I'm not the word police, but it's not a camera. It's a printer, right? Best case. It's a digital printer. I don't know, because like defeats the purpose of the part where you called it a camera. What is the purpose behind this? Do you think that it is helping anyone? Does this make our society better, or does it make it more inauthentic and synthetic? Wow, you ought to really consider this path and your motivations, and more importantly, the effect it could have. There are outstanding reasons to pursue technological capabilities like this. For example, using a prompt instead of pixels. to describe a picture or even video can dramatically reduce storage and bandwidth requirements. This could potentially help the blind too. Can it create an image where no one ever took an image? Because I'm assuming it's compiling internet data from that place. Why not just take a photo? He does not want to. Sick of taking pics. I've been there. But why? Unnecessary and over-engineered. Neat. Okay, I'm done with this one, but because like I read it before, but I didn't actually like I looked at it, but I didn't look at what did people have to say about it because I just don't get it. But to each his own. I can't tell nobody what to do with their own projects. All right, I think I read the Japan copyright article. This one. So they say, according to this article anyway, they say that any data is fair game for AI training. It's really a sensor? Huh. Okay, I could go with that. I can go with that. It's a sensor. It's not a camera though. I'm not gonna call it a camera no more. That's the kind of unnecessary stuff that like we don't even need to think about for real. But honestly, nowadays we do because it's just like people just don't come up with stuff. Okay, Technomancers. Oh my God, stop opening the wrong window. Why'd I do that? I already have it open. Yeah, okay, so they said, Japan says all data is fair game for training models. Wait, is it like foundational models or like, oh, they said it didn't matter if it was a commercial or not. Guess it just don't matter. Okay, so I remember that one. Which one is this? This page does not exist. Try searching for something else. It said this is about Article 30-4 of the Copyright Act. Yeah, those are gone now. That's okay though. Oh, I liked this project. I didn't read did I read it? I didn't read like details about it. I thought it was really cool though. Okay, let me read a little bit more about this because I wonder, is this something we can play around with? So it's a working anime QR code using stable diffusion. Wait, let's see. I'm kind of scared, but oh, I'm like, where's my phone? I mean, this ain't really. Yeah, my computer is not about this life. Or is it like. I said my computer, but it's my phone. Okay. This one works. You know what will be sweet? Is this a thing already? Like, a QR code to like my website or whatever, but it's like my face, you know? Like anime is cool, but I want my own personal QR code. Okay, here, let me look it up in the AI art channel. Okay, you can make personal QR code. Okay. Ooh, wait, but GUI.ai. Is it? Enter your URL or text and an image prompt. I like this idea, but I really want like, what is this? What is this? Why is this happening? What was the app that everybody used to make AI avatars? I do want to do a little bit of experimenting with like stable diffusion stuff after probably later in the year. I don't know, maybe I'll just pick one day and just do something random just to try it out. Okay, let's see, where are we on the list now? But yeah, I feel like that's such a cool idea. I like how, like, what I like about this is how it's actually the picture, like the actual image is the QR code. The other website is like, I guess it is a part of it. Well, these are pretty cool. This one, like, what is that? Let's zoom in. Okay, yeah, I see. Like, something like that is really cool. This one is sweet, actually. But I'm trying to figure out, like, why are the pictures so big? Like, if you just want it to be square. Wait, do they give you dimensions as an option? Oh, you can make it for existing QR code. That's sweet. Settings. Negative prompts. Okay, here we go. Resolution. Yeah, okay. Maybe it's just in my mind, I always envisioned the QR code being square, you know? But it is nice that you can have either. See, even this, I couldn't really see it from a distance when it was tiny. It's actually people in the QR code that from a distance that didn't look like it was much. It just looked like a QR code dropped in the middle of a picture. Yeah, Linda, that's the one that had the. Okay, so yeah, I'm glad I zoomed in because I could not see none of this detail. AR art. I said AR. Art QR codes as sushi menus. That's nice. An orchid of apples. See, okay, these are way better looking when I zoom in. They need to do something about that page because this view leaves like a lot to be desired for most of these. Like you can't even really appreciate how good most of these are. Like that one right there, that was so confusing. Okay, this is cool though. We should put this on the board somewhere. Oh, by the way, I got a freaking copyright strike on YouTube for watching this Patrick singing Luther Vandross. And it's hilarious because it's literally not Luther Vandross' voice at all, but it was enough to, probably the backing track was enough to trigger YouTube copyright folks. The copyright overlords. Okay. So you watched. Wait, is there anything else in the art channel I didn't know? I saw. Okay. All right, let's go back. All right, we looked at that one, but I did want to kind of read the article about it. Where to start? Okay. This was from June 6th. On Tuesday, a Reddit user named NH Chow posted a series of artistic QR codes created using the Stable Diffusion AI image synthesis model that can still be read as functional QR codes by smartphone camera apps. The functional pieces reflect The functional pieces reflect artistic styles in anime and Asian art. QR codes, short for quick response codes, never knew that, are two-dimensional barcodes initially designed for the automotive industry in Japan. I did not know that. These codes have since found wide-ranging applications in various fields, including advertising, product tracking, and digital payments, thanks to their ability to store a substantial amount of data. When scanned using a smartphone or a dedicated QR code scanner, the encoded information, which can be text, a website URL, or other data, is quickly accessed and displayed. In this case, despite the presence of intricate AI-generated designs and patterns in the images created, We found that smartphone camera apps on both iPhone and Android are still able to read these as functional QR codes. If you have trouble reading them, try backing your camera further away from the images. This one is really sweet. Like, I like this one a lot. Now, you know, it's AI art, so if you look too hard, you will notice that the dang, what's the overhang or whatever for the porch is like in the middle of it. This AI art, so there's not much that can be done there. But okay. Stable Diffusion is an AI-powered image synthesis model released last year that can generate images based on text descriptions. It can also transform existing images into a technique called image to image. Oh, okay. The creator did not detail the exact technique used to create the novel codes in English, but based on this blog post and the title of the Reddit post, Control Net for QR Code, they apparently trained several custom Stable Diffusion control net models, plus LoRa fine-tunings that have been conditioned to create different styled results. Next, they fed existing QR codes into the Stable Diffusion AI image generator and used control net to maintain the QR code's data positioning, despite synthesizing an image around it, likely using a written prompt. Is this there? Oh, it's not in English. This is the English. This is English translation. I don't know how good it is, but here's an unremarkable, slightly messed up, stylized image generated by Stable Diffusion. It did say something about how the Stable Diffusion, how the QR code corrective properties for the QR code like factors in, but I don't know. After adding 3 positioning points to it, the picture becomes a QR code that can be scanned and recognized. Okay, so it's just those 3 that make it a QR code. So they had a QR code reader previously. Okay, dumb question. No such thing as a dumb question. But I don't actually know what control net is. Probably because I don't really know much about Stable Diffusion. Control net is a Stable Diffusion model. Oh, okay. Lets you copy compositions or human poses from a reference image. Okay, so it lets you copy compositions or human poses from a reference image. So the reference image being the QR codes in this case. Oh, they have a hello? They made an article about it. Okay, let's go back. Okay. We gotta save this. Hold up. Do I have Notion open? I'm on my PC, so it's like I don't have the Notion app like I have on my we need a section for I don't know where to put it yet. Does I have resources and communities? I guess I just put it here for now. Right, at least it's gonna be here for now, and I can always come back later, but okay. I'm gonna close that now. I lost my window. I was trying to finish the article. Twitter is suing Zuck. Oh gosh. Where is the best spot to get this from? Twitter threatens to sue Meta over threads. Twitter has threatened to sue Meta platforms over its new Threads platform. Semaphore reported on Thursday, citing a letter sent to the Facebook parent's CEO Mark Zuckerberg by Twitter's lawyer Alex Spiro. Meta, which launched Threads on Wednesday and has logged more than 30 million signups, looks to take on Elon Musk's Twitter by taking advantage of Instagram's billions of users. Twitter intends to strictly enforce its intellectual property rights and demands that Meta take immediate steps to stop using any Twitter trade secrets or other highly confidential information. What trade secrets? Spiro, in his letter, accused Meta of hiring former Twitter employees who had and continue to have access to Twitter's trade secrets and other highly confidential information. Since Musk's takeover of the social media platform, Twitter has seen competition from Mastodon and Blue Sky, among other. Threads user interface, however, has a striking resemblance to the microblogging platform. So what? Anybody could do that. It's like 1,000 You could do that shit from a freaking YouTube tutorial. Make a Twitter clone. Still, Threads does not support keyword searches or direct messages. Meta and Spiral did not immediately respond for questions. That is hilarious. Like you can't. Why would you even do that? Why would you draw attention to it? Why would you do that? That was just, I don't know who thought that was a good idea. If you didn't already know Threads is a thing, I bet you know now. Like, it's probably people in their happy little Twitter world, and now they just found out there's somewhere else to be. I just want to know, how do I know? I want to see it. I want to see where the letter came from. This says, I write on behalf of X Corp as successor in interest to Twitter Inc. Based on recent reports regarding your recently launched Threads app, Twitter has serious concerns that Meta Platforms has engaged in systematic, willful, and unlawful misappropriation of Twitter's trade secrets and other intellectual property. Over the past year, Meta has hired dozens of former Twitter employees. Twitter knows that these employees previously worked at Twitter, that these employees had and continue to have access to Twitter's trade secrets and other highly confidential information, that these employees owe ongoing obligations to Twitter, and that many of these employees have improperly retained Twitter documents and electronic devices. With that knowledge, Meta deliberately assigned these employees to develop, in a matter of months, Meta's copycat Threads app, with the specific intent that they use Twitter's trade secrets and other intellectual property in order to accelerate the development of Meta's competing app, in violation of both state and federal law, as well as those employees' ongoing obligations to Twitter. Twitter intends to strictly enforce its intellectual property rights and demands that Meta take immediate steps to stop using any Twitter trade secrets or other highly confidential information. Twitter reserves all rights, including but not limited to the right to seek both civil remedies and injunctive relief without further notice, to prevent any further retention, disclosure, or use of its intellectual property by Meta. Further, Meta is expressly prohibited from engaging in any crawling or scraping of Twitter's followers or following data. As set forth in Twitter's terms of service, crawling any Twitter services, including but not limited to any Twitter websites, SMS, APIs, email notifications, applications, buttons, widgets, ads, and commerce services, is permissible only if done in accordance with the provisions of the robots.txt file. The robots.txt file specifically disallows crawling of Twitter's followers or following data. Scraping any Twitter services is expressly prohibited for any reason without Twitter's prior consent. Twitter reserves all rights, including but not limited to the right to seek both civil remedies or injunctive relief without further notice. Please consider this letter a formal notice that Meta must preserve any documents that could be relevant to a dispute between Twitter, Meta, and or former Twitter employees who now work for Meta. That includes, but is not limited to, all documents related to the recruitment, hiring, and onboarding of these former Twitter employees, the development of Meta's competing Threads app, and any communication between these former Twitter employees and any agent, representative, or employee or Meta. Okay. Time it took to reach 1 million users. Threads, 1 hour. It's just funny because it's like, why are y'all showing me that? It's just like kind of weird, right? Like Facebook was around before Twitter. Somebody said we circled back to writing we circled back to writing Facebook statuses again. Like, yeah, it is a feed, but it's like very bare bones. It's like literally anybody could have, not anybody, but anybody could have made this app. And also it's Facebook who like literally pioneered the stream of consciousness feed that used to just be Facebook statuses. Did I make that up or what? Like, what trade secrets, bro? Oh gosh, they be doing too much. That's hilarious though. We shall continue on with that trail at some point. You talking about something you can't crawl our site to see who following who. It's like, who gives a fuck? Like, Instagram literally got billions of users. You don't care. All they had to do is just create another app and then be like, hey, we got this, and everybody just starts signing up. Like, oh, poor Twitter, poor Elon. Poor Elon. Okay, this is one of the... Oh, wait. I already did this. How do I get back up here? What is this? Hold on. The AI basketball ref. Can I make it any bigger, or I just gotta watch it in mini view? Man, great for replays. Yeah, I think I would rather see this like used for replays, or like to help figure out like calls that are hard to make. But that's cool. Would be great for baseball, soccer. Video doesn't do a good job, but in a real NBA game, it would be nice. I think it would be great. It's just I also am hesitant to see AI in like more human-centered roles and like calling the shots on something, because it always sounds great, and then it's like, yeah, we lost the championship game because of a bad AI ref call. Like, I could just see the scandal of the highlights. But as a backup source or like an additional, I think that's great. It makes me think about a less a less high stakes version of like the AI policing thing. Okay, let me read about this one because I remember looking at this one before, but I never went in depth on this post. This was like the idea of non-existing imports being used as malware. LLM security. People ask LLMs to write code. LLMs recommend imports that don't actually exist. Attackers work out what these imports names are and create and upload them with malicious payloads. People using LLM written code then auto add malware themselves. Can you trust ChatGPT's package recommendations? ChatGPT can offer coding solutions, but its tendency for hallucination presents attackers with an opportunity. Here's what we learned. Contributors Ortal Kaisman, Yair Davinsky. In our research, we have discovered that attackers can easily use ChatGPT to help them spread malicious packages into developers' environments. Given the widespread rapid proliferation of AI tech for essentially every business use case, the nature of software supply chains, and the broad adoption of open source code libraries, we feel an early warning to cyber and IT security professionals is necessary, timely, and appropriate. In this blog post and in an upcoming webinar on June 21st, we will detail our findings, including a POC of the attack. I am mad I missed this. Did they record it? Okay, it's pretty, I'm not gonna say short. It's not like super short, but it's not like super long either. Okay. Okay, why did we start this research? Unless you have been living under a rock, you'll be well aware of the generative AI craze. In the last year, millions of people have started using ChatGPT to support their work efforts, finding that it can significantly ease the burdens of their day-to-day workloads. That being said, there are some shortcomings. We've seen ChatGPT generate URLs, references, and even code libraries and functions that do not actually exist. These LLM large language model hallucinations have been reported before and may be the result of old training data. Hold on, let me check something real quick, y'all. Okay. Unless you have been living under a rock, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I read that part. In the last year, millions of people have started using ChatGPT to support their work efforts, finding that it can significantly ease the burdens of their day-to-day workloads. That being said, there are some shortcomings. We've seen ChatGPT generate URLs, references, and even code libraries and functions that do not actually exist. These LLM hallucinations have been reported before and may be the result of old training data. If ChatGPT is fabricating code libraries, packages, attackers could use these hallucinations to spread malicious packages without using familiar techniques like typo squatting or masquerading. Those techniques are suspicious and are already detectable, but if an attacker can create a package to replace the quote-unquote fake packages recommended by ChatGPT, they might be able to get a victim to download and use it. The impact of this issue becomes clear when considering that whereas previously developers had been searching for coding solutions online, for example, on Stack Overflow, many have now turned to ChatGPT for answers, creating a major opportunity for attackers. The attack technique used ChatGPT to spread malicious packages. We have identified a new malicious package spreading technique we call AI package hallucination. The technique relies on the fact that ChatGPT and likely other generative AI platforms sometimes answers questions with hallucinated sources, links, blogs, and statistics. It will even generate questionable fixes to CVEs, and in this specific case, offer links to coding libraries that don't actually exist. Using this technique, an attacker starts by formulating a question asking ChatGPT for a package that will solve a coding problem. ChatGPT then responds with multiple packages, some of which may not exist. This is where things get dangerous. When ChatGPT recommends packages that are not published in a legitimate package repository, such as npm.js, py, etc. Pippi? I don't know. When the attacker finds a recommendation for an unpublished package, they can publish their own malicious package in its place. The next time a user asks a similar question, they may receive a recommendation from ChatGPT to use the now existing malicious package. We recreated this scenario in the proof of concept below using ChatGPT 3.5. Attacker asks a question. ChatGPT answers with a non-existent package. Attacker publishes. User asks a question. ChatGPT answers with the malicious package. User installs the package, and then the attacker gains access to the user host information. Popular techniques for spreading malicious packages is typo squatting, masquerading, dependency confusion, software package hijacking, and Trojan packages. AI package hallucination is the root of the problem. The problem with ChatGPT package recommendations is the likely result of a specific LLM hallucination. We are calling AI package hallucination, in which ChatGPT bases its recommendations on old data and information it was trained on. What is an LLM hallucination? Large language models like ChatGPT can sometimes lead to fascinating instances of hallucinations where the model generates creative yet unexpected responses that may not align with factual reality. Due to extensive training and exposure to vast amounts of text data, LLMs have the ability to generate plausible but fictional information, extrapolating beyond their training and potentially producing responses that seem plausible but are not necessarily accurate. In our case, ChatGPT might guess the name of a repository based on the data it found in GitHub or other similar sources, which seems reasonable to suggest as a valid package. As we know, ChatGPT answers are currently based on version GPT 3.5, which uses training data gathered through September 2021. Reliance on this data could also lead ChatGPT to recommend a package which was available in the past but no longer exists today. That's the real opportunity right there. Because you already know those are like, they actually used to exist at some point. Finding the attack vector in ChatGPT. The goal of our research was to find unpublished packages recommended for use by ChatGPT. The first step was to find reasonable questions we can ask based on real life scenarios. In order to find these questions, we referenced Stack Overflow to get the most popular coding questions people ask related to parsing, serialization, math, scraping, technology such as Flask, ArangoDB, Istio, etc. Although we checked over 40 subjects and took the first 100 questions for each. All of these questions were filtered with the programming language included with the question. Node.js, Python, Go. After we collected many frequently asked questions, we narrowed down the list to show only the how-to questions. Then we asked ChatGPT through its API all the questions we had collected. We used the API to replicate what an attacker's approach would be to get as many non-existent package recommendations as possible in the shortest space of time. What time is it? Okay. I have to teach tonight too, so I'm not gonna stay on all too much longer. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Hold on. You're so goofy. All right, all right, yeah, let's finish this. And then I'm gonna get baby boy together. In each answer, we look for a pattern in the package installation command and extracted the recommended package. We then checked to see if the recommended package existed. If it didn't, we tried to publish it ourselves. For this research, we asked ChatGPT questions in the context of Node, JS, and Python. In Node, we posed 201 questions and observed that more than 40 of these questions elicited a response that included at least one package that hasn't been published. In total, we received more than 50 unpublished NPM packages. In Python, we asked 227 questions, and for more than 80 of those questions, we received at least one unpublished package, giving a total of over 100 unpublished pip packages. The ChatGPT 3.5 AI package hallucination POC. In the POC, we will see a conversation between an attacker and ChatGPT using the API, where ChatGPT will suggest an unpublished NPM package named ArangoDB. Following this, the simulated attacker will publish a malicious package to the NPM repository to set a trap for an unsuspecting user. Next, we show a conversation with a user asking ChatGPT the same question, where it replies with the same originally non-existing package. However, the package now exists as our malicious creation. Finally, the user installs the package and the malicious code can execute. The conversation between the attacker and ChatGPT. ChatGPT recommends installing the ArangoDB package. The first question in the attacker's conversation with ChatGPT. Back up. You don't need to. You want that hat? You got to take all the hats. Okay. Anyways, the first question in the attacker's conversation with ChatGPT: how to integrate with the DB in Node.js. Please return the package to install in the pattern of npm install. The attacker's second question in ChatGPT's response with a suggestion to install the DB package. The suggested package does not exist in npm. The hypothetical attacker writes a malicious package and publishes it. Since this is a simulation, our package won't do anything harmful, but it will be called node index.js, which we can later watch for. In this next image, we can see the code that runs on the victim's device when he installs the package. The program will send the threat actor's server the device host name, the package it came from, and the absolute path of the directory containing the module file. Stop. Back up. Package is now available in npm.js. Conversation between the victim and ChatGPT. What you got? You got your backpack? Our unsuspecting victim asks a similar question as the attacker, and it responds with the malicious package. The victim installs the malicious package following ChatGPT's recommendation. The attacker receives data from the victim based on our pre-installed call to node index.js. How to spot AI package hallucinations. Can be difficult to tell if a package is malicious if the threat actor effectively obfuscates their work or uses additional techniques such as making a Trojan package that is actually functional. Hey. Okay. Given how these actors pull off supply chain attacks by deploying malicious libraries to known repositories, it's important for developers to vet the libraries they use to make sure they are legitimate. This is even more important with suggestions from tools like ChatGPT, which may recommend packages that don't actually exist or didn't before a threat actor created them. There are multiple ways to do it, including checking the creation date, number of downloads, comments or lack of comments and stars, and looking at any of the library's attached notes. If anything looks suspicious, think twice before you install it. Next steps. Each new Each new vulnerability is a reminder of where we stand and what we need to do better. Check out the following resources to help you maintain cyber hygiene and stay ahead of the threat actors. Okay, so this is something we can probably add under like cybersecurity. I think we should have a cybersecurity section. That's really interesting though. Yeah, we don't want. And finally, don't get found out by new vulnerabilities. Okay. Ooh-wee. So there's like 5 other articles here that would be interesting probably. Hey, leave it alone. No. You ready to eat? Baby, you can't. He trying to take me with him. Okay, so let's see how far did I get today. We are done here. All right, so now we are at about June 15th. It's a lot more stuff to go through. I'll probably do it tomorrow though. I really do want to live stream tomorrow, so that is the goal. But in the meantime, I'm gonna wrap up for now and get baby boy together. And I have to teach in like 2 hours, so less than 2 hours. So I'm gonna prep for that. But otherwise, I will see y'all tomorrow. I'm in Discord, so you know, just hit me up. I'm trying to catch up on Discord right now. How did I get my start in software engineering? At first I was self-taught for a bit and I did freelancing. And then when I wanted to, that was front end, and then when I wanted to be full stack, I took a Java boot camp. And then I took my boot camp in 2016, I think so. I've been working since then. Let go. No problem. So yeah, here I was gonna try to post a link to Discord because this boy is literally trying to take everything that he is not supposed to be touching. Okay, so that one should have actually posted on YouTube and Twitch. So yeah, I'll be in Discord and I'll be back tomorrow. I'm trying to figure out a schedule, so you know, I'm getting my life together, but I pretty much put my updates in my logs every day for GitHub. And I'm working on publishing some stuff on YouTube, so that's like my goal right now. So should be done soon, but you know, it's always other stuff going on. All right. Trying to think if there's anything else, but we'll call it a day for today, and I will see y'all again tomorrow.